when I looked to see who was going to speak today, I was wondering, why am I here? This distinguished array of clergy and theologians and well-educated and well-bred folks. What am I doing here? And I thought of my life in general, and I know that wherever I am, I'm supposed to be there because God sent me there. And I know that what I really wanted to talk about today was commitment and faith. My faith leads me to be committed to see through all of life's adversities, all of life's maybe somewhat social injustices, to bring beauty for ashes. We know that in recent course of events, it hasn't been easy for African Americans, and things that have occurred in the streets with the police department. And I always thought, how can my gift from God help this situation? How can I not turn on the tears and get into anger and angry space? How can all of my training and faith turn it all around? That's an easy answer. It sounds like it isn't, but it is. Because I think when you are faithful, you are committed to making a change. And that change comes with oneself. And that change can be seen by others and be exemplary, so that it can inspire, it can touch, and it can cause others to want to even find out, how is this person enduring that? Now, you look around the room, I'm the only person who looks like me in here. That's not a big deal, but yet it is a big deal, because there should be more in here who look like me. A lot of times, I find myself in a situation like that because I play improvisational music, and that's what led me to spirituality in the first place. Because the music industry can be very unforgiving and very carnal. And I know that that's not all there is to music, and that's not all there is to improvisation. In fact, improvisation is much like faith. You are actually making something come alive that you don't see, that you don't feel physically, that you can't fully embrace. Yet when you do it, when we do what we do, it touches lives. And it makes you want to explore how to keep doing it, and how to do it in spite of whatever is going on in one's life. We can't stop embracing our gifts or even some of our responsibilities just because we feel, well, I wish I could be something else. No, I think the idea to strengthen one's character, or my character, the way I went about it, was I thought God has a vision for me. And no matter what that is, I know that if I have the courage, the conviction, the commitment, I will have the energy, and I will walk and not faint. I know that. And often, that is inspiring in and of itself. When we think of amazing people, we don't think that person's really amazing because they really had it easy and they're just continuing their easiness. We often think that person is truly doing something because they've overcome incredible obstacles. I guess one of the greatest examples we have is Jesus Christ himself, who came against such actual tyranny and such destruction of character and even physicality, yet he pushed forward and he changed the world. And then if we think of him, I also think, well, you don't need a mega church and 1 million people. He set the world on fire with just 12 people. I think of a lot of times when I have to play music or orchestrate, or even in my family structure, or even in the world structure, we don't need to think about numbers. We just need to really think about commitment. I don't want to go over. I guess my biggest thought that I want to leave you with today is all of us have different gifts, and all of us have a different journey, but all of us, if we really listen, are being called to do something, to act. And whatever that is, there's no need to compare yourself to someone else's calling. What we really need to do is have faith and show each other something that I've gained from watching everyone speak, that we can do it together. We can do it, and we can basically change the world. It's a meditation that we think of when I sit down and play music every day. I think it's a meditation, and it's also an act of praise. It's an act of thanks. And that act of praise and thanks gets transferred into a seemingly commercial act, whether, I say commercial only because it touches people and they want to buy things, but it really is amazing what one can do when you contemplate your gift and just see it as service. So I'd like to leave you with that thought. Don't ignore the beauty for ashes. It's there for each one of us. And that's why we use the word passion. Passion doesn't just mean fervor, it is a struggle. But there's a great outcome in all struggles. And I don't know anyone, whether you're clergy or just walking or homeless, where you can't, at some point, just by the sound of the wind or by a beautiful flower, see and hear the voice of God. Thank you so much.